Hello, I'm going to show you how my Romano sweet peppers are getting on. They're there, okay. They're doing very, very well. Actually, that's a weed. We don't want that, do we? Ooh, there we go. They're doing very, very well. They've been in the greenhouse and they're quite happy little chappies. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to plant them straight into 6-inch pots. If they were half the size, then I would have put them into 3-inch pots first, and then when they'd got a bit bigger, then I would have put them into 6-inch pots. But because I've been very busy down the allotment, then I'm going to plant these. These are actually too big to put into 3-inch pots, so I'm going to, what's that? Okay. I'm going to plant them into 6-inch pots straight away. They're not too small, they're absolutely fine, and hopefully, given that extra space, they can start to blossom. So I will just show you how to do that. Right, well, this is the pot that I'm going to use. Let me just move these out of the way and you can see. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill it with normal multi-purpose compost, just like this. Let's put it on there, like that. Push the soil down so it's not compact, but it's pushed down gently. Okay, and then what we will do, oh, mind the tomato, is we will take one of these out. Now, because these have been in here a bit longer than they should have been, all their roots, actually, they've all entangled between each other. So do be very, very careful when you prise them apart. If you wet the soil, they should come apart quite easily. Okay, but just be aware, don't rip too many of them, okay? And all we're going to do, oh, there we are, you can see all the roots there, they're doing very well and they're looking nice and strong, is all we're going to do is we're going to make a nice hole down here and we're going to pop it in, push it down quite a long way, okay, so push it down lower than it was in the tray there. They don't mind being pushed down a little bit more. It just makes them a little bit more sturdy. So it's about 1 inch from the bottom leaf to the compost. Okay, and just backfill any holes, and then we'll just water. And then there's that one. All done. Now, if you're putting these straight into 3-inch pots, if they're much smaller, then I would suggest protecting them from slugs and snails, because they will like them, they will think they're very, very tasty. But once you put them into 6-inch pots, unless of course it's very, very damp in your greenhouse and you have a problem with slugs and snails in your greenhouse all the time, then you won't need to put any prevention for slugs round them. So I won't, because I think they're big enough. I've got a nice little space here that they can stay in the greenhouse and they can grow quite happily in full sun. They need full sun, they need the heat to grow, so hopefully I will get some lovely peppers, sweet peppers from them this year. I have grown peppers before and they've done okay, you know, I've got lots of little peppers and they tended to be sort of about that sort of size, but fairly small. But you know, they did okay, but I'm hoping that this year maybe they will do even better, because these are longer ones, so we'll see. But hopefully we'll get some little white flowers soon, and then we'll get some fruit from that. But I will let you know and I will show you as that happens. Well, I'll carry on, I'll do the rest, and I shall see you soon. Bye bye.